I'm Jadea Murray, and here on a positive note, we highlight the most heartwarming stories from all around our tri-state that move and inspire us. And we begin on Long Island, where a family was reunited with the police officer who saved them from flames.
When a quick-moving fire tore through this home in the early morning hours of December 31st, thick smoke kept this West Babylon family from finding their way to safety. That was until Suffolk County Police Officer Avi Donenfeld swung open the front door and with his flashlight guided the family to safety.
And he said, just follow my light. He said, I have children. He said, your children are out. Just follow the light.
I'm always around.
And now today, a huge hug of thanks. Teresa, her husband Jason, and their sons Nicholas and Ian finally getting a chance to thank the officer who saved their lives.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
At the time, Officer Donenfeld was ending his shift when he noticed the thick smoke coming from the Hoffman's home. That's when he turned around and rushed to help.
You don't find many people that are willing to go into the danger. And that's what Officer Donenfeld did for us that morning. He went into the danger where most people are trying to run away.
Equipment or not, if there's a child or an adult, human life inside, I'm not going to stop until I find that person.
I learned that there are some people like Officer Donenfeld that go into the challenge, and there are some people that run away, but gladly he came into the challenge.
We are the luckiest people alive. Yes, we lost things that day. Yes, we lost our beloved animal. But what we have gained from this community, I have more now than I had before.
Remember Ian and Nicholas? Of course. How we doing, guys?
The family says they should be back in their home within a year. Now, sometimes in life, you only get one shot, and this New Jersey student didn't waste his. Eric Chaplinsky, who has cerebral palsy, scored his very first varsity hockey goal against his team's rival. His mom was fighting back tears. Yeah! So here's the twist. Eric doesn't typically play in the games because he's the team's manager, but his teammates thought he should have the opportunity to shine on the ice too.
The teammates have completely changed Eric. They have given him confidence. He's made friends. They take him out for pizza. They've taken him to Applebee's. He went to the prom with some of them.
When the opposing team saw how happy Eric was scoring that goal, they challenged him to a trick shot. And he didn't disappoint.
How you doing, buddy? What's going on?
Shout out to both teams for making Eric's night so special. Now, do you remember sitting in math class asking yourself, when will we ever use this stuff in real life? Well, one deli owner in the Bronx is putting your skills to the test, and it's turning him into a social media star.
If you get this question right, you have 5 seconds to pick up whatever you want.
You're put on the spot.
10 times 10 minus 50. 50.
And if you're correct,
5.
The clock starts ticking.
4. Not my cat. 3.
Ahmed Alwan does this a few times a day, and it's made him viral on TikTok with millions of views.
Take your stuff and leave.
His father opened this bodega on the corner of Southern Boulevard and Freeman Street more than 10 years ago. Ahmed works behind the counter when he can.
I said let me entertain people and help people at the same time because I see a lot of homeless people in the streets and the trains.
He says by doing this, he wants the young kids watching his videos to know that education is key and to hopefully be inspired to do good in their own communities.
He's like the type of person to never want to see anything bad happen to anyone.
With that being said, I had to get in on the fun too.
8 times 8.
64.
5. 4. 3.
$100 from the drawer.
2. 1. There you go.
I don't know that I'd be walking away with any prizes, but boy, does that sound like fun. Maybe it's time I started practicing my times tables again. 1 times 1 equals 1. 2 times 2 equals 4. 3 times 3 equals 9. I got it. Remember the Brooklyn man we told you about who's running 7 marathons across 7 continents in just 7 days? Well, there's another person in our tri-state who's awesome enough to take on the World Marathon Challenge too. Meet Carrie Mandel from Princeton, New Jersey. Her 183-mile trek began in Antarctica, and she's raising funds for the American Cancer Society. Carrie lost her father to the disease, and she is a cancer survivor herself.
But I'm looking forward to challenging myself. My favorite quote is, "Life begins at the end of your comfort zone," and I think this will be pretty uncomfortable.
What's even more impressive, she's running through the snow and the cold. Carrie, you truly deserve a round of applause. Now on to a Connecticut firefighter who received a royal shout out for giving the gift of life. That's firefighter Tim Landock, featured in the collage promoting positive news. It was posted on Instagram by none other than Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. In the photo, Landock is holding Dylan Kuroa. It was taken shortly after the firefighter donated part of his liver to the then one-year-old boy that he had never met before.
I'm just an ordinary dude. I'm not nothing special. Never thought I was special. I'm, overweight, 50-year-old something guy that could help a baby out. It's amazing, truly amazing.
Tim, you saved a stranger's life. Dylan's parents even asked you to be their son's godfather. I'd say that's pretty special. And Meghan, Prince Harry, if you like keeping up with positive news, I suggest sticking with us here on a positive note. We've got stories that'll make your whole family smile. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now we're headed to Westchester County to meet a trailblazing woman who's making history.
I never thought I would have a political career.
Westchester County legislator Alfreda Williams is a true force of nature in the county's political arena, but at first glance, you wouldn't necessarily know it. She's quiet and pensive.
I just want to make sure that, I'm doing as much as I can at this particular point. When I feel that I can't do as much as I should be doing, then I'll stop.
Williams, now the vice chairman of the county board, is a trailblazer who sought to pave the way for other women and people of color in politics. She cut her teeth on activism starting in the 1970s with the NAACP, the Westchester's Black Women's Political Caucus, and local Democratic groups. She says that was a time when local government was all white.
We had no women of color in an elected position in Westchester County.
Nobody. When Williams jumped into elected politics, she made history, becoming the first Black woman clerk in the town of Greenboro.
I found that as town clerk, I could be helpful to people in helping them to negotiate the system and to negotiate town hall. And I love doing it.
Her guiding principle then, and still remains today, fighting for the rights of the underserved.
And people that look like you and I don't always have the same quality of life as people that don't look like us. And it's important that everybody have the same kind of opportunity. So that's what that's what I'm all about. When you find your niche or find something that you can be successful at, you do it and you do the best you can as long as you can.
For now, it's full steam ahead.
Thank you for your service, Ms. Williams. Someone will find their way because of the path that you made. Now you know what that sound means. It's time for a feel-good fact. It's been scientifically proven that one good hug can actually make you happier. Several studies, including one by Carnegie Mellon University, found that hugging increases your body's levels of oxytocin, aka the love hormone. In short, it makes you feel good. But not every hug was created equal. The research says only hugs that last longer than 20 seconds with the people you like will do the trick. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your feel-good fact. Well, I'm off to spread love and hugs around the newsroom, but you have to check out these DC heroes who swarmed a hospital in the Bronx to spread cheer. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman visited pediatric cancer patients in the borough, posing with the children to help them make their day just a little bit brighter. This super visit was organized by Love Your Melon, a clothing brand fighting pediatric cancer.